that, man. He ain't gonna give you something right then and there just because you asked for it. He gonna see how bad do you really want it. Do you got patience to wait and receive it?
What the scriptures say, in your patience possess ye your souls. So it's all about having patience, you know?
Yeah. I got patience means suffering. You have to be long suffering, man.
I got a precept going back to in the history. In the history, Israel was always murmuring. It's Exodus chapter 16, verse 2. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, with the Most High, it says, would to the Most High we have died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt.
Yeah, niggas are under, bro.
Nah, niggas still talk shit to this day. Cause just like we say that, you know, none of these other like religions or whatever can go into why we went through slavery. We tell our people that the Most High put us through slavery. They gonna say, why? How does the Lord dealing with us, but He put us through nothing but hell, and we still in hell right now? Look at the shit you're doing. You over there eating pork, committing adultery, doing all the same shit you were doing everywhere you went.
And the scriptures say, whom the Lord loveth He chasteneth. You know? And Jake look at it like, why ain't these other heathen nations not getting judged? Because the Lord don't give a fuck about them. You know? Ultimately, they gonna get their judgment when we get our power in the kingdom. But for the most part, the Lord is getting you first, you know, because He actually cares about you.
Yeah. Brother, that's Amos 3rd chapter. Yeah. You always bring out a beautiful analogy, Manatazah. You know, as a parent, you go into a Walmart or a clothing store. Here it is, your son. You know what I mean? Your son group up with a bunch of degenerates while you shopping and going through things. You know, he's tearing down the clothes, tearing down the house. You gonna jack him up. You're not gonna jack nobody else's child up. Because your child not supposed to be doing that. Your child should know better.
Because your child has what? Your name attached to it. So by him acting that way, that's a representation of you. You're looking at like, what type of parent are you? Your child all over. You know, you're not Jake, you go to the family dinner, there's a little kid all over the place. You look like, what the hell you raising this little, what y'all doing in your household? No?
Bro, but they don't even happen like that no more because our whole nation is like that.
Our nation is through.
Say for the Lord, our whole nation is through, man. This generation is done, man.
Generation Z.
Yup.
Ain't nothing after this.
Ain't nothing after this but the reset button.
Yeah. It says Exodus 16 and 2, and the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness.
And the whole congregation murmured.
You got that going on still to this day. Because we're the congregation now. And what are they doing? What do our people do to us? They talking gang and shit on the comment boards, and they want to get us off the street just because we're bringing out the word. And here it is, what we saying is actually a good thing for them. Because you're gonna be delivered if you receive this word and you turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's your only chance of salvation. But our people, what do they do instead of taking heed? They continue to talk shit.
Hey,
murmuring.
They ready to kill us. That nigga who came up about 6 weeks back. Who would say Israelites who? Israelites who? Cocking his pistol. Israelites who?
Nigga, you an Israelite.
Yeah.
Dummy. We here to bring you to salvation. Where that nigga marked himself.
Hey, but that's what Jake has always done. The brother read in Acts the 7th chapter. You know, you have always resisted the Holy Spirit. You have always striven and fought against your power. Simple ass niggas, man. Same niggas.
It says, and the children of Israel said unto them, with the Most High we have died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and we did eat bread to the full, for ye have brought us forth into the wilderness.
Yeah, they're talking shit about the Lord, like, yo, the Lord set us up to die, you know? Hey man, you niggas are really ungrateful, man. That's why it talks about that, unthankful, ungrateful, you know? Because our people don't even acknowledge the whole fact that the Lord delivered you out of captivity. And it was leading you, man. The chariot was leading, man. Alright? The Lord was providing food, okay? You know, but still, that wasn't good enough for a nigga, alright? For a two-thirds. They were still reminiscing on Egypt and the little goodies they was getting for being a fucking slave, you know?
It said, when we sat by the flesh pots and we did eat bread to the full.
So you can't take a nigga to the kingdom, man. A nigga gonna be reminiscing about America. Yep. Oh man, we used to, we were talking about that. I don't want no slave doing my work. I want to do my own work. You know, a nigga would be like that. I'll make my own food. I'll build my own kingdom.
Niggas don't even like doing that now. That's a lie.
But that's niggas though, man. Niggas don't know what the hell they want,
Hypocrites.
man. Hypocrites. Niggas just need to die, all right? So you can get your mind fresh, man. You get your spirit together, man.
The demons knocked off.
Yeah, for shit show. Just like the Apostle Tahar said, man, Jake has been in Babylon way too long.
Yep.
You know?
It said, for ye have brought us forth into the wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
Yeah, that's a nigga for you, man.
Yeah.
All the miracles, the Lord had the chariot lead them out of Egypt. He parted the sea.
Yeah, so
You literally walking out of Egypt, and it's one wall of water on this side and one wall of water on this side. That's and plus, like you said, all the miracles. The Lord smiting them with darkness. Said the whole land of Egypt was darkness, but the children of Israel, where they were dwelling, they had light. All these miracles, and Jake still was lacking faith. No?
Yep, that's right. A nigga will act like that on day of atonement. You have to fast one day, because fasting ain't a bad thing, man. Sometimes fasting is necessary. But niggas can't go a second without eating, man. All right? The lightest hunger they get, man. Oh man, I gotta eat. I need a snack, I need this, I need that, man. All right, you need to fucking fast, okay? You need to wait it out. You know?
That's why they want to go back to Egypt.
Yep.
We gotta give another water.
It says, and the children of Israel said unto them, would to the Most High we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full.
They was eating in Egypt. Cucumbers, they was eating.
They was eating good.
Yeah, they was eating good. Just like niggas, well, they ain't eating good now. To them they are. You could go get you some crab, you know, Popeye sandwich, baby back ribs. They just had Thanksgiving dinner. You know what I mean? Read on.
For ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
To kill this whole assembly with hunger.
How long was they even eat? How long did you go without eating?
Moses, you brought us out here so we can starve
We can starve to death.
Then the Lord gonna kill us. Faithless ass niggas, man.
Hey, Moses was catching pure hell, man. Aaron, all right? You know, the men of the Lord. Hey, Joshua and Caleb, all right? Nothing but hell dealing with you niggas.
Hey,
all right?
Hey man, Tawadi Habashim outside, the Most High ain't bringing the whole nation into this, you know?
Yeah.
Right now he's only dealing with the elect, man.
Yep.
Tawadi Habashim outside, we ain't gotta deal with these niggas. We not, you know what I mean? These niggas not tagging along with us.
That's beautiful. That's why Zechariah, the 9th chapter comes into effect, man. All right, with 13 and 8, going down to 9. All right, the Lord is gonna cut you 2/3 off because you've been holding us back from progress.
Yep.
All right, you know there was always that remnant, that generation that got it together, that established order and turned back to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Then what? Another generation will rise up and get us right back fucked up, back in captivity, back at odds with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's what the whole Judges is about.
Yep.
Jake would go off, and the Lord would raise up another nation to rule over them, to put them into captivity. What would they do? They would cry unto the Lord. The Lord would hear their murmurings and their cries, and he would raise up a judge to deliver them. And it happened over and over and over. Then the next generation would be born, and they wouldn't teach them the laws. And it happened over and over until the Lord said, fuck it, I ain't delivering y'all no more.
They don't take my name from y'all.
So now we at a point to where the elect are going to be sealed and be delivered, and the 2/3 are going to die on this side, and they're going to come back with the laws inside of them. Thus going back to Isaiah the 60th chapter, and it says, all thy people shall be righteous, you know?
And if I can say this too, where you niggas really fucked up as when the Lord and the Heavenly Father sent Yahweh Shai. You know, that was that man of valor, that was that upright man to bring us back to the Most High. The what did you do? You slew him. You know?
A redeemer.
Yeah, that's our redeemer. You chose a straight up nigga, a thug, a murderer over him, man. Barabbas.
Hell, you told Esau. He said we only have one king, that's Caesar's. All right? Just like Jake says today, man. All right?
It says, then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you.
I will rain bread from heaven for you. That's a miracle. How you not gonna believe after that? Which goes to show you faith is a gift from the Most High. You know, it can be right in your face. Miracles are taking place right in your face, man. like the brother Shimon did the video, hey, miracles are happening now, man. You know, but what, Jake can't see the sign.
And the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or not. And remember, because the Lord gave them a certain amount to gather up.
Yeah.
They went overboard.
And what they did extra, that's faithless.
And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily.
They prepare, that was to prepare for the Sabbath. You know, for the day of rest.
And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel, at even then ye shall know that the Lord hath brought you out from the land of Egypt, and in the morning then ye shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heareth your murmurings against the Lord. So the Lord was having compassion. He could have said, fuck y'all, you know? But he heard the cryings. He said, okay, Moses, they crying. I'm gonna do a miracle. I'm gonna feed them. It says, for the Lord heareth your murmurings against the Lord, and what are we that ye murmur against us? And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, for that the Lord heareth your murmurings which ye murmur against him. And what are ye? And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord.
Yeah, your murmurings, your backbiting, your scoffing is not against us. It's against the Lord. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright? You're not coming up against men. You know? But ultimately, you're coming up against the highest power. As I read St. Luke 10 and 16. The bottom line is you despise Yahweh, the one who you ignorantly call God.
And Moses spake unto Aaron, saying, say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he have heard your murmurings.
Yeah, the Lord heard you talking shit. Alright? And who have created the ear? The Most High, he hear it all, man. You know? And to where, man, even if you have a thought, you gotta rebuke it. You know? The Most High, the report is going back to the Lord, man. You know, like the brother quoted, every idle word that men shall speak, they're going to be held accountable in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. All right, and it also tells you in Proverbs 19 and 29, judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools.
It says, and it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked towards the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud.
Yeah, the Lord told the chariots, like, what's up? I heard that shit you were saying, what's up?
The angel came down.
Yeah.
And the Lord spake.
Yeah, the Lord, the ultimate Jake, man.
For real.
All right.
Pull up on you.
Yeah. What's that shit you was talking behind your breath?
All right, for real. What you say?
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at even ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your power.
They were talking shit here that the Lord still fed them. You know, they was doubting about food here that the Lord said, you gonna eat flesh, you gonna get bread. They knew at the exact time, and it happened at that exact time.
And it came to pass that at even the quails came up and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the host.
The quails came up and covered the camp. I mean, there was plenty of quail.
For another fact that comes from the family of the chicken.
Yeah, you know Jake loved chicken.
That's why he loved chicken sandwiches, chicken and bread, bro. That's what the Lord fed Jake, you know? He said, and when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness, they lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost of the ground. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, it is manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat.
So this is the bread that the Lord hath given you to eat. All right, you fast forward to now, the bread of life.
Yeah, that's right. It says what? Man shall not live off of
bread alone.
Bread alone, man. All right? But every word these scriptures, man. The word of the Most High. All right. That's what ultimately keeps us stable. That's what ultimately keeps us filled in the spirit, man. All right. Because the spirit can go longer than the body, man. These flesh are dying off. But guess what? The more this body is corroding, the more the spirit is amplifying, man.
Oh, well, that's 2 Corinthians 4. Though our outward man perish, our inward man is renewed day by day.
That's right, bro.
You know, like the brother said, the spirit, the flesh can corrode. The spirit never dies, though. The spirit has never died. But it's another point, like you said, man shall not live off bread alone, but out of every word that cometh out of the mouth of the Most High. That's why in the daily prayer it says, give us this day. In the Lord's prayer, it says, give us this day our daily bread.
Right.
Like the brother said, you don't gotta eat every day. You can go, you can go a day without fasting, 3 days. Brothers doing up to 7 days.
Cause you're so heavy in the spirit too, man. You know, just get into the word, all right? You forget all about food. You forget all about those fleshly pleasures and desires. Those demons start to hop off you, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just giving a testimony, you know. Jake was doing a fast, longer than a day. I'm not gonna say how long. And I was at work, man, and the demons was fucking with me, man. I had balled up. But I went in my work truck and I had to pull out my phone and just start reading the scriptures. I just thought about that old sneaker commercial, Hungry, why wait? But that's what the scriptures are, man. The bread of life. You shouldn't be able to go a day without getting into these scriptures. Whether it's reading, doing the lesson, watching the video, basically getting a spiritual meal. You can go a day or two without eating this bullshit. But nah, this bread of life, man, you gotta eat it this every day, man. Build you up, make you strong.
That's right.
Like the scriptures say, though our outward man perish, our inward man is renewed day by day. Renewed by what? This word, building our spirits up. It says, this is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating.
To gather of it every man according to his eating. Don't be greedy. That's the thing about a nigga too. Niggas have taken on that Esau's mind frame. What's it called? Insatiable.
Yeah,
Hoarding. Can never get enough.
Yeah.
Buffets and shit.
Man. Just doing too much.
Eat that which is sufficient for thee.
Yep.
It says, and Omar, for every man according to his number of your persons, take ye every man for them which are in his tents. So take enough for your families.
Yep.
And the children of Israel did so and gathered some more, some less. It says, and when they did, it says, meets it with Omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack.
Yep. So it was just perfect in the spirit. He that gathered much didn't have nothing over. He that gathered, not as much as you thought he should, he didn't lack.
Had enough for your family.
Yep.
It says they gathered every man according to his eating, and Moses said, let no man leave off it till the morning. Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left off into the morning.
Rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft, man.
Yeah, they was hoarding it because they was like, man, we don't know when the next time we're gonna get a meal.
No faith.
No faith. Let's see what the Lord did about that.
It says, but some of them left off it until the morning, and it bare worms and stank.
Yeah, so it corroded, man. All right, because the Lord knew what you niggas was gonna do, man.
The mold.
Became a plague.
Yeah, it became a plague. Like the brother said, the mold started to get into it.
And Moses was wroth with them, and they gathered it every morning. It says, every man according to his eating, and when the sun waxed hot, it melted. That was the point of it.
Yeah.
I got something though. It's pretty long, but we can just get into it since we're going into time in Egypt. The second Ezra chapter 1. I'm gonna start at second Ezra chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, brothers can get in too. It says, how long shall I forbear them unto who I have done so much good?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was referring to. I believe this is Jeremiah. What iniquity have your fathers found in me? Because you would think the way the nigga behave themselves, man, like the Lord did some wicked. Like the Lord transgressed against them, man. The Lord is perfect. If anything, the Lord has always blessed and had mercy and grace upon us as a nation, man.
Let me read this for you real quick. But this Malachi 1 and 2
Yep.
says, I have loved you, said the Lord Yahweh. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Yeah, that's right. And like the brother Manatazak was speaking about, you know, the Lord is chastising us. That's a form of love. See, Jake, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have the definition of love all misconstrued. Thank you to Esau, man. You don't know what love is. You don't even know how to love yourselves, let alone those who claim love. All right, your own family members. That's why our own family don't know how to love us properly, because they don't know the true understanding of love. They don't know the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Their form of showing you love is what? Giving you support, all right, and giving you some wicked advice, okay?
And if I can say this too, and when we show them love,
Yeah.
what? They cast us out of their company.
Yep.
Because love is what? The rebuke.
Yeah.
Love is the keeping of the commandments. When we basically fulfill Isaiah 58, because we all did that when you first come in, you're dealing with your family. You know, that's how you really know, man. Only those who are meant to get it, gonna get it. The close family and stuff, you be bringing the truth to them. All right, after a while, man, you know, you don't even go to the family functions and shit no more. They don't even invite you. You crazy.
Yeah, that's just like your parents. You know, certain men had an austere father, just like it goes to Hebrews the 12th chapter. You know, showing you that tough love, always tough when you would chastise you, and you would think like, damn, man, he must hate me. Like, why you always fucking with me? You know, but then you see, as you grow up, all right, you know, you find yourself with discipline, with moral. You carry yourself a certain way, and you find yourself out of a lot of situations, man.
Yep.
Out of the jail, out of the grave, okay, out of grave danger, ultimately. You know, so how much more with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man? That straight arrow gate.
I was gonna say that chastening, it builds you to perfection.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use an example, even though he was a wicked ass nigga. He in the spiritual world now, Michael Jackson.
Yep. Don't think about it.
Oh, yeah, spirit. His father, Joe Jackson, put nothing but hell on Michael. Michael had him training, singing, dancing, you know, at the age which he was going to fuck off in wickedness, you know. But pretty much, look what came out of Joe Jackson putting all that hell on Michael. One of the greatest singers of all time.
Yep.
So the same thing with Yahweh Shema Shah. I'm gonna use that as an example. Yeah. But the Lord put that chastening on his men to build you up to what? Perfection. You know? It purifies you, you know? Yeah. The scriptures say, despise not the chastening of the Lord, for whom the Lord loveth be chastened. As gold is tried in the fire, so is acceptable men in the furnace of perversity. So that hell is a purification process to get all the impurities out of you. You know?
Yeah, Salaki, I said that was a prime example. That was a good example.
Yeah.
And the prime example would be Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
You know who the Lord bruised and chastised, it pleased them to bruise him?
Yeah. Isaiah 53.
Yep, so, but where's Yahweh Shai at now? On the right hand side of the Father. You know, so if we endure chastening as sons, you know, it means the Most High dealeth with us, but it also means we're going to be glorified with Yahweh Shai.
Well, it tell you that in Romans 8 chapter,
Yep.
if we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. So we going through our chastisement now, but when Yahweh Shai returns, we're going to what? Be glorified with him.
Yep.
What's part of that glory? Them new bodies, you know, being made perfect. It's ultimately Israel going off because we in this flesh. Yep. The Lord made us. The scriptures say, "Why hast thou made us to earth from thy way?" The Lord put us in this flesh, and this flesh is designed to be wicked. So we're gonna be placed in new bodies that are programmed to be righteous, which is gonna make our kingdom an everlasting kingdom. So we never gonna go off. We never gonna transgress against Yahweh Shema Shai, law, statutes, and commandments, which is gonna make our kingdom everlasting. You know? We're gonna be perfect. We're gonna be pretty much gods on the earth. That's what this whole thing about being in this truth. We are building ourselves up to get back to that God status on the earth. You know? You got it out.
Yeah, back in 2nd Esdras 1 and 9. How long shall I forbear them, unto who I have done so much good? Many kings have I destroyed for their sake. Pharaoh with his servants, and all his power have I smitten down. All the nations have I destroyed before them. And in the east I have scattered the people of 2 provinces, even of Tyre and Zidon.
Yeah, that's why it tells you in 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, they receive benefits and have not known the Lord. You know, so the Lord been doing nothing but good unto Jake, man. The Lord always treated Jake good, man. Yeah, that was never good enough for 2/3. All right.
and have slain all their enemies. Speak thou therefore unto them, saying, Thus saith the Lord, I led you through the sea, and in the beginning gave you a large and safe passage. I gave you Moses for a leader and Aaron for a priest. I gave you light and a pillar of fire.
Yeah, so the Lord gave us a lot, man. And what did the Lord get in return, man? You know?
Yep. It says, I gave you light and a pillar of fire, and great wonders have I done among you, yet have you forgotten me, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Almighty Lord, the quails were as a token for you. I gave you tents for your safeguard, nevertheless you murmured there.
Yeah, because we're likened unto a comely and delicate woman unto the Heavenly Father as a nation, man. So think about it. If you have a woman, you just taking care of her. You know, I bought you this. I took you on trips. I gave you food when you was hungry. I put you in the best houses. All right. I bought you the best clothing. You know, all that materialistic stuff as well as the things that you need. I didn't provide it. And what they backbiting, talking shit to you. Man, do better. This couple over here, such and such. You know, they treat their woman like this. You know, that's how 2/3 mentality is towards the Heavenly Father, man, for all that He has done for us as a nation, man.
Yep. It says, and triumph not in my name for the destruction of your enemies, but ever to this day do ye yet murmur.
To this very day, man. Here it is. We're at the end of 2019 Esau calendar, and you have Jake all the way far left, man, murmuring to a high level, scoffing at the highest point. It just fully delved off into Satanism, really. All right, you have niggas that's atheists. All right, hey man, this is generation. You got Generation Z.
It says, where are the benefits that I have done for you?
See those benefits, man. All right, go ahead.
When ye were hungry and thirsty in the wilderness, did you not cry unto me? We'll just read it.
Straight up.
It says, saying, why hast thou brought us into the wilderness to kill us? It had been better for us to have served the Egyptians than to die in this wilderness.
Yeah, pretty much just bitching, man, crying. All right, acting like Esau.
Yep.
When he came into our forefather Jacob, I'm famished, I'm about to die of hunger. Hey, having that Edomite spirit, man. All right.
Yep. Then had I pity upon your mornings and gave you manna to eat, so ye did eat angels' bread. When ye were thirsty, did I not cleave the rock, and waters flowed out to fill your waters flowed out to your field?
Yeah, and Jake has quickly forgotten these things, man. But that's a nigga. A nigga will forget what you done for him. Yeah. They're all about what have you done for me lately. You know, that's a wicked ass mentality to have. All right, towards the Heavenly Father, that is.
For the heat, I covered you with the leaves of the trees. I divided amongst you a fruitful land. I cast out the Canaanites, the Perizzites, and the Philistines before you. What shall I yet do more for you, said the Lord?
Yeah, what more do you niggas want, man? All right. I didn't did damn thing. I didn't did a lot. The Lord just went through a list of things He had done just from the deliverance of Egypt, man, and being in the wilderness. All right. What more do you want? It's impossible to please a nigga, man. All right, he's never satisfied. All right, just like Esau. Okay, because you're in the spirit of Satan. Never satisfied. You want more and more. That insatiable appetite. All right.
Well, I'm gonna jump down to verse 32. We can probably go back to Acts 7. It says, verse 32. It says, I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces.
Yeah, you did unto the servants, the prophets, which you ultimately want to do to the Lord, man. All right. Cease from the remembrance of the Lord, man. Having the Lord's word put down. All right. That's why this is different this time. I believe it was at Isaiah 30 and 20. The prophets are not going to be moving to a corner anymore. All right, you're not going to be able to have your way with the Lord's servants. You're not going to be able to misuse the Lord's servants. All right, the Lord ain't set us up for you to just do what you want to us, man. The Lord set us up to glorify His name and press out His message, man. That's right. All right.
Right. It says, I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, said the Lord.
Hey, all the way starting with Yahushai's blood, like I said earlier. What you 2/3 said, let His blood be upon us and our children. So that same blood is going to be required out of all you 2/3, man. All right, man, woman, and child. The Lord does not discriminate when it comes to judgment. Okay.
Oh, let me read this though, bro. It's St. Luke 11 and 49. Therefore also said the wisdom of the Most High, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they shall slay and persecute, that the blood of all the prophets which was shed from the foundation of the world may be required of this generation.
Yep, that's right. So the Lord ultimately set you up, man. Okay? You did the crime, now you gotta do the time. Alright? That temptation we was talking about on the way down here, okay? Man, put my servants in front of them, see what they do. See how they behave themselves, okay? Alright? And then judge them accordingly.
From the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zechariah, which perished between the altar and the temple.
Who is Abel's brother? Cain. Okay? In which you 2/3 are in the same spirit of Cain. So it keeps going back to Esau. Because Esau, Cain came back as Esau, man. Alright?
St. John 8:44.
Yup, it's the spirit. Okay? And the scriptures even go into that about, I believe in 1 John and 2 John, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty much the way that you deal with your brother, former Israelite, chiefly a man of the truth. Alright? Hey man, if you're not dealing with him out of true love, then you're as Cain, man. You know? So you Jakes are coming in that same spirit as Cain, as your daddy Esau, as the devil, man. You got it, bro.
Yep, it says, from the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zechariah, which perished between the altar and the temple, verily I say unto you, it shall be required of this generation.
Generation Z, man. Alright? It's gonna be required out of you, okay? You got it, bro.
Well, I got that precept that you was supposed to. Yeah, but I was like, I respect that. Yep, it's 1 John 3 and 12. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother.
That wicked one, alright? That wicked line in which Cain came back and slew as that wicked line of Edom. Esau, alright? The wicked. Yeah, that's right, man. Alright? Go ahead.
Yep, I'm gonna start up. 1 John 3 and 11. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. And the brother spoke about that charity.
Yep. Straight up.
It says, not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother, and wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous.
Just like you niggas are doing to the prophets. Why you want to slay the prophets? Why have you slain the prophets? Because bring that last part out again, Bubba, the show.
Yep, it says, and wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil.
Yeah, because your deeds are evil, man. That's why they don't come to the light, like it says in St. John, man. All right, at least their deeds be reproved. Okay. But here it is. We're telling you to your face, Isaiah the 58th chapter. We're telling you that you're going off. We're telling you that you're transgressing. And we're telling you that you either get it right or the Lord's going to kill you, man. And what? How do niggas behave themselves? They get offended. All right, now they want to harm us. Now they want to hate. Now they want to kill us because they wicked. Because they deeds are evil. Because we're telling them, hey, you got to get right or else you gonna get put to death, man. All right. Same as Cain. What was Cain mad? Here it is. The Lord told Abel and Cain the proper way to sacrifice towards him. And what did Cain do, man? All right. I believe he sacrificed some vegetables. All right. Fruits. Some fruit.